Well, that sounds weird.
Jam, could you maybe turn up the volume a little bit?
Is it the board? It's the board.
It's the board. Well, then stop running it out of that. Go back to the CDs until you fix it.
Big O and Duke Show, we're back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Phone number is 800-636-1067. I'm the Big O.
Chad Dukes, thank you very much for turn that off. Here we go. Here's some music.
Oh, yeah.
There's some bed music for you.
Do this.
Thank you for tuning into the show. We do appreciate it. Please, we invite you to check out WJFK.com. We have free podcasts up there for all. Also, CBS streams the show for free on WJFK.com. Also, we got the WJFK.com store where everything is very cost effective. We got 2 new shirts up there, the Fast Food World Tour Episode 2 shirts, which I am modeling for your viewing pleasure today. If you were in the studio, you could see it. And also, the Club Get Right shirt. And that brings us to our next point here, Oscar. I think it's time. What with the douchebag party tonight,
okay.
The D-bag party, this evening, and the Club Get Right shirts making their triumphant debut on the WJFK.com shop. I think it's time for Drab T-shirt to tell the story once more.
Perfect. Drab is much like...
Set the stage, Oscar.
Yeah, I don't even want to call him an enigma anymore. He's just really a weird dude.
Weird guy.
Weird dude. And everybody in what I guess what they call the longest movie in the world, that is their lives, has different stages and different chapters of their lives.
Yes.
When they get into different things, whether it's, they're really into Jesus, or they're really into, black chicks, or they're really into playing video games. All these different stages guys go through, or they think they want to go into the NBA and say play a lot of basketball for one summer, whatever. Drab has a stage in his life that he went through at Arizona State University, where for one reason or another, as he hailed from Spokane, Washington, basically, Chad.
Apparently that's Compton, California.
He really thought he was a gangster.
Yeah, I would say a gangbanger.
Yeah.
Gripper of blood we haven't figured out.
And he took it to another level and created a underground...
Well, don't give away too much.
Yeah, an underground faction within his university.
Yeah. Drab, set the scene with your age and what was going on in your life and what this was all about.
Well, first off, I don't think what Oscar is saying is necessarily true at all. I didn't think I was a gangbanger or anything like that.
Well, you did wear giant, tall, throwback jerseys.
Well, there's a big difference between a gangbanger and someone who dresses in an urban style.
An urban style.
Well, when you say it like that, you do yourself no justice.
Did you or did you not wear headbands to class every day?
Well, I mean, not every day, but all right.
3 days out of 5?
I was 19. I lived in the dorms at Arizona State, and there were no young black men in our dorm. It was all whiteys.
Thank you.
But there were no young black men, Oscar, for keeping track.
A lot of kids from California, West Coasters.
West Coasters, right.
And it was my idea to... we obviously weren't 21, so we had to come up with other ideas how to have parties and, go out and meet girls and, do stuff like that.
Apparently the meet girls thing didn't work out too well.
Well, we were an eclectic group, and, there were the surfer dudes, and they were the, the guys who dressed more like Oscar. Then there was me, who was like still...
I mean, why are you getting red, buddy?
Well, this wasn't, again, like an everyday thing. Some days I look normal. Some days I would wear...
Some days I looked normal.
A lot of clothes, NBA team clothes that were like 2 sizes too big. I probably bought every Jordan brand.
You wanted to be a young black man.
That's probably true, yes.
Okay. Maybe not a gang banger, but you wanted to be a young black man.
You were a wigger.
Thank you, Chad.
I don't like that word. But
it's the truth.
Doesn't matter if you like it or not. That's what you were.
So I had a buzz cut that I called a fade.
It's big and black.
I wear a headband a lot of wristbands on my elbows.
Drab does every once in a while get a flat top, and I'll say, Drab, what did you do? And he goes, hey, man, this is my fade. You still do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I bought a lot of T-Mac. I remember buying a lot of T-Mac shirts. I wore throwback jerseys.
Big jerseys.
Well, no, I mean, they relative. relatively fit.
And you had the one black friend that you were like really over the top nice to, and I'll catch you talking on the phone with him, and you get really giddy and excited.
Yeah. Well, my freshman year, I met a guy who came into my Spanish class.
Okay, Jordan, please get on that one.
Well, no,
Okay.
this is true.
So you're a smooth freshman from no man's land,
I was a smooth
Portland.
freshman, yes.
Right.
And my friend Mike came, or I didn't even know at the time, came in 6'7", black guy. Looked
That's
li-
your dream.
I mean, look at the body of Kobe Bryant. You know, had cornrows. No, I'm just setting the stage, a visual. I want a nice guy who likes to spend time with me, a visual.
What was his name?
Mike.
Mike. Okay.
Or Mike.
And he was like the nicest guy in the world. And every day he'd come in.
Was he older or younger than you?
Oh, he's older. He was 22. And I'd like to see a younger man in action. Or
What
19
year?
and 23, something like that.
What made him so nice? That he didn't punch you as you fumbled for a zipper?
No, we I don't know. We formed a bond quickly. I helped him with his Spanish. He would tell me these stories about, inner city hoops and stuff because he lived in Phoenix. And after we became quick friends, he would take me and him. We'd go, watch pickup basketball games.
It's fast friends, not quick friends.
Fast friends, well, whatever.
Okay.
And we go into inner city Phoenix and watch basketball games on a Wednesday night.
By the way, inner city Phoenix is not existent.
Yeah, it is. Central
Yeah,
Phoenix.
how hardcore is inner city Phoenix?
It's not.
It's not a good area. I live there, dude.
Yeah,
No,
but
you
were you playing homeless people?
No, dude.
That's what's in inner city Phoenix.
No, you to the YMCA and stuff.
I,
A lot of good basketball.
I'm sorry, Drev. You're Spike Lee. Continue with the story.
Didn't know you were in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Are you
Jesus.
going to let me tell the story? You're
Yeah,
gonna say that
we're
I'm
asking
making
questions.
You're saying I'm making up stuff.
Yes, I agree. You're
making
making up
it sound
stuff.
cooler than it actually
We've been
is.
to inner city Phoenix. There's not much there. You know that.
I didn't say there was much
You're
there.
trying to rope-a-dope all the people here that haven't been to Phoenix.
But you're making it seem like your friend is Wesley Snipes and you're Woody Harrelson. And you're going to hustle.
I didn't say that at all. You're not even listening to the dude's story.
All right, go ahead. The dude. Don't call yourself the dude.
That's a line from Bill
I
Williams
am
here.
aware. Go ahead.
So I'd watch him play basketball and stuff like that. We just hang out, and he'd wear cutoff shirts and basketball shorts, and I thought it was really cool. And we'd walk around.
My God.
We'd walk around campus, and we were,
So you're friends.
This is all new.
we were like Robin Big, basically.
No, you were his butt boy.
Yeah.
He would.
No, he liked me a lot.
No, he would boss you around.
And use
that's
you
not
for
true.
Spanish help.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
We were good friends.
All right, that's not true.
He'd come over, we'd watch movies, stuff like that. So anyways, he had nothing to do with Club Get Ready.
Okay.
But that's just a side note. So we wanted to find a way to celebrate the life of a freshman in college. And the greatest way we could think of it was we had a dorm room now that was not a typical dorm room. It was kind of set up into a suite and a living area.
Okay.
So, and the best way I could describe it is it it looked like a hotel or a motel, excuse me, where it's an outside dorm where you're on a balcony and you knock on the door and your front opens and you walk inside. So your front door leads outside.
Okay.
Not
that's
like
cool.
most dorms. So we would have a party and people would hang out on the balcony, and then inside our dorm room was quote.
Wait. So people are out on the balcony, like smoking and joking and stuff.
Yeah, it was a balcony up on the third floor. We were swinging dicks up there, smoke. Well, I don't know if we were smoking because we weren't allowed to, but pretend we were
Rebels.
drinking, water bottles and
Pretending you were
vodka
drinking
in there, or whatever.
Right? Yeah, we got vodka in these water bottles, even though you clearly didn't. Right?
On a Friday.
No, we did.
Okay.
And so we created
Oh
a
God.
club inside my dorm.
A club, and by a club you just mean it was just your room and you gave it a name.
Well, it was a hangout spot.
There was Studio 54 and there was what?
Club Get Right.
Fail.
It was a hangout spot, Drab.
Yeah, it was a hangout
Oh, okay,
spot.
all right. So what would happen? People would come upstairs to hang out at Club Get Right, and what would happen?
Well, they wouldn't come to hang out if they didn't know about the party. So my friend who worked at Jamba Juice would print up flyers for all the ladies that came by to order, some juice.
Because the feast. It's ruined.
Because a lot of girls would go to Jamba Juice.
Yeah, a lot of young blonde girls.
Where did Jamba Juice would print up the flyers?
Where did he make the flyers at?
We had a scanner, so
Okay.
we drew it up or something.
Right, yeah, and you'd
Put on the
scan it, right? Yeah, you guys had a whole operation going on
Yeah.
over there, right? Yeah, of course.
So I would get a strawberry banana smoothie if I was a hot blonde girl, and you'd give me a flyer?
Well, it wasn't me. It was my friend Brandon, who worked the cash register on those days. We'd set it up that way. So the young girl would come up and say, can I, get an Orange Dream machine, power size? And you'd be like, here's a little something for you on the side. What are you doing tonight?
A little something for you on the side. Give her a flyer. Here's a little bonus for you, honey.
I think you'd give her a free smoothie or whatever.
Give her a roofie colada.
You're a real horse's ass.
Now, anybody that does any type of promoting or sales knows it's power numbers. So how many of these flyers would you put out?
Oh, probably 100.
Okay.
Right. How many chicks would show up at Club Get Right?
I think one came the entire time. A lot of black lights in the club.
Right. Now, when you knew it was club night and you had to change it from just Drabthew's abode into Club Get Right, what would you guys do to get ready?
We would, of course, bring out the black lights.
Of course, black lights are a must.
You'd have the empty bottles of alcohol with the neon lights through them.
Right. Did you put any highlighters in there?
Yeah, highlighters.
Of course. Yeah, that looks cool. Absolute bottles.
This was like a rare treat that I don't think anybody else thought of. We'd put.
Oh no.
Here we go.
No.
Aluminum foil.
Whoa.
Aluminum foil. Aluminum foil.
Up on the walls. And it would make it look like a little club scene with like the strobe light coming off of it.
Fail. You stupid son of a bitch.
So who would show up?
Homies.
You don't mean homies as little action figures. You mean
friends.
Like your friends.
Friends, yeah.
Or you call them homies.
Yeah. Well,
say, what's up, homie?
We'd have a friend running the DJ booth or something.
Whoa.
No, DJ.
This is a new development.
No, I mean the CD player. I mean, we like.
So, but you call it the
station, yeah.
So you have a little station. You call it the DJ booth.
Yeah, we played a lot of Tupac and Bone Thugs.
Right, and a lot of Montel Jordan.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of Kells.
I think at the core of this story, making some sort of club in your dorm room probably isn't something that people like are really shocked by. But the links that you guys went to make this club into something legitimate with your promotion and your tin foil and your highlighter bottles, that's when we're really talking industry right there.
Here's what I am from Brian Crane. When this story was originally revealed, it's a lot more degrading. Now all of a sudden Matthew Roberts is dictating the autobiography of Tupac Shakur. Yeah, Drab, what would you say when people would walk up to the front door and they wanted to get into Club Get Right?
Not only did I run the club, but I thought
you were the club proprietor.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea if the man who ran it was also the face, and I greeted the guys who came in.
So you worked the door.
Yeah. I would be. Evening, gentlemen. Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. And what was the bedroom called in the club? Because if your living room was Club Get Right, what was the bedroom?
It was just the VIP. I mean, I don't know if I had a separate club, but you had to be, a real somebody to get into the back.
It was the VIP room.
Yeah.
So you and the 12 dudes that showed up and the one fat chick, who would be allowed back in the VIP?
Me and my roommate.
Which was a guy.
Just a guy.
Yes. Thank you. Why all of a sudden you telling this story? And Brian Crane makes a great point. When we first talked about this story,
you admitted it was douchey.
You owned up to the douchebaggery.
It was. I'm not saying it wasn't.
No, now you're trying to make it sound like it was really cool.
That's not true. Like I've read my faces. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's cool.
You set it up like you became friends with Kobe before he actually left high school and went to the NBA. So you set it up with that.
But that guy wasn't involved in Club Get Right, right?
No. He never came.
So this is all in your phase, though, that you wanted to be a young black man.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess that's fair.
And so it'd be you and your two doofus friends running Club Get Right.
Pretty much, yeah. We didn't really charge or anything. We were just out for a good time. I'm not trying to make this sound cool. I'm extremely embarrassed by this.
I get that, but I guess, again, I get the vibe that you're trying to give us a better sell than it actually was. It was just like any kid that grew up in suburbia, and all he knew about the black culture was what he saw in videos.
Black culture.
And what he would buy into is jerseys and, long socks and headbands, and you would end up doing that, and you didn't realize you're making a fool out of yourself. That's what really happened. The Wigger effect.
In hindsight, probably yes.
Okay.
At the time, I thought it was popping off.
Oh.
Fail. Cannot play with him. Cannot win with him.
Popping off.
Coach with him. Can't do it.
Wow.
Oh, my God. You thought it was popping off, Drab?
I'm just using the lingo.
Would you ever charge people to get in the Club Get Right?
I don't think so. Maybe $1 or $2 just to cover the the charges.
The decorating
Charges
expenses.
of what? The aluminum foil?
Yeah, the lights. All that.
You got the new Biggie CD, then you got
No, we provide alcohol.
Did you have the small black lights, or were you guys able to squirrel away the bigger black lights that you see in actual clubs? Because the small ones that they sell at like Spencer's, those are the ones that are low rent, but the bigger ones almost give you some cred.
No, it was the cheap crap, dude.
Okay.
So-
It was just tiny.
So, like, when you did this, did you guys take any pictures?
Yeah, I remember a picture of me wearing the Portland Trailblazers warm-up outfit, but I never could find it. I searched for a long time.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You looked for it?
I
You
swear to God.
swear?
Yeah.
Is there any chance you could contact one of these D-bags that you were involved with and maybe they had a picture or two?
That's who it looked. My buddy Kent in Chicago went through all his photos.
Enough with your buddy Kent.
Well, I'm trying to paint a picture.
Can you quickly, for those that are listening on the stream, remind them what dorm you lived in that was the actual original Triple OG Club Get Right?
Because maybe people would want to stop by and get their picture taken out in front of Club Get Right. I know I do.
It was called McClintock. It was in the center of ASU's campus.
Right in the center.
Right by the library, yes.
Yeah.
So do you think it'd still be there if people wanted to go check it out?
Oh, yeah, the dorm's still there. Room 309.
309, that's where it's popping off, Chad.
Yeah, it's popping off in room 309, right?
Nice.
Trav? Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Well, Chad and I we've been invited to one of these.
We made it in.
No, you guys are being dicks. You got to be cool.
That's set off.
We first worked at the Jamba Juice. We went out with a bunch of flyers. How many chicks came? One.
But that is the root, really, of what this D-bag party is all about.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, we were going to do a Club Get Right, but there's a whole kind of weird vibe with that where every restaurant in the area wants to keep the people that would look like they'd go to Club Get Right out of their establishment.
Yeah, they couldn't get past their no Tim's policy.
Right, and it's like, no, you don't understand. We're making fun of it. We're making fun of Drab with the Club Get Right party. It's not like we're doing this because we think it's really cool.
No, we wanted to wear Timberlands and jean shorts.
Yeah, but Club Get Right is one of probably the most mysterious things that we've ever just talked about on the show, where people talk about it in hushed, reverent tones. And now the shirts that remember the now I won't even mention his name, a gentleman that no longer works here. We had about 25 shirts made, and he left them on the side of the hill for random people to pick through, as he said. So now, finally, they're available again on WJFK.com.
Drab, I do respect your hustle, though. While you're doing it all wrong socially, business-wise, you had some sort of marketing plan there.
I actually do not respect your hustle. I'd like for you to know that.
I was just out for a good time.
Saran wrap on the walls and a DJ booth made out of a boombox and milk crates does not make a good club.
No, it was a CD player on cement blocks.
And calling your bedroom the VIP is not cool either. And neither is hanging out front drinking vodka out of Dasani bottles.
Dude,
not cool.
That was 2001. What do you want from me?
It seems to me that this could happen this weekend, and none of us here would probably be bowled over with surprise.
Not true.
All right, well, fair enough. Well, there you go. Now you know from whence it came. Again, I think Drab now is trying to make himself sound like that guy in Miami Vice that was the club promoter drug dealer. But he's a douche.
You got to own up to it, man.
Yeah, you got to own up to it a little bit more.
I am.
Now, you're painting yourself in a much better light than it actually was told.
It was a bad time in my life. And I thought I was somebody I wasn't. That's what I've been trying to say the entire time.
Fair enough. Well, you should just say it. All right, well, if you want to come out and douche it up with us now that you know a little bit more about us and how terrible we are, again tonight, Backyard Grill and Bar in Drab Tilly from 8 to 10. Make sure you dress up. Details on WJFK.com. Quick break, right back. We're going to do.